Hi, my name is Michele Paradise, and I'd love to tell you about a course I've just created called the Paradise Process. And it's such an amazing course because it's a 4-week course to help fast track you on your path to healing. A lot of people work with me one-to-one, and that takes much longer than 4 weeks. And this is for people that don't want to wait. They want to have access to me and my trainings now. So maybe you find that you're stuck. You're not broken. You're just stuck. You're stuck in patterns from the past. And every client I work with is stuck. I don't see people as broken, that they can't be fixed. I see people as traumatized. And the word trauma in Greek actually means wound. So many of us are wounded. Statistically, recently I heard that 67% of the population are walking around having experienced trauma in their life. And a lot of it is covert. It's called childhood developmental trauma. You might not even be aware of it. I hear some of my clients say, oh, I had the perfect childhood. Everything was great. And then when we start digging, not that I'm looking for problems, but they begin to present some of the addictions that they have, some of the patterns that they're stuck with. Maybe they're not able to form a healthy romantic relationship with someone. Maybe they feel lonely. Maybe they feel stuck in their career. These are the things that can be quite covert, and I help you discover your patterns. So the first pillar of the 4 pillars is awareness. We can't change what we don't acknowledge and what we don't know. So it's all about becoming aware of our patterns. And it's a very exciting journey to go on because there's a lot of aha moments and insights and things like that. So we do a lot of work on that. The second is acceptance of self. I am not broken. I didn't do anything wrong. This is epigenetically my environment, how I grew up. However, I want to make this very clear. I do not blame parents because we have something in each family called legacy trauma or generational trauma. And that means that trauma has been handed down through generations. And our parents come into our lives struggling with things that maybe they didn't have the opportunity to work on or heal or get any help for. So they pass it on to us. And that's why I never blame anyone. I'm a parent, so I know what that looks like. And I've certainly made mistakes with my children. So when you enter into this program, you will benefit from these 4 pillars. So as I said, the first one is awareness. The second one is acceptance. Then we're much more conscious. And I don't know if you know this, but 90 to 95% of our day, we exist in an unconscious state, in sort of a trance-like state where we're doing the same things over and over again because we have something called muscle memory. So we're eating without thinking about it, opening, closing doors, driving a car, having sex, whatever. And we don't really think about it. And we also do that with our patterns. We don't really think about them. We just do them. And this I can tell you for free, a pattern, a survival strategy, coping strategy that you developed at the age of 3 is not going to serve you at the age of 33 or 23 or 53. And I work with clients well into their 70s who still want to change their lives. So there you have awareness, acceptance of self. With acceptance of self, you then on the healing journey can begin to accept others. And in acceptance, there's a lot of forgiveness, which is what we really want to manifest. Then we're in this conscious state, and in a conscious state, we're awake and alert, and we get to make choices, different choices. Even if we make the same choice, we're making it with a lot more information and a lot more knowledge. So you may be thinking, why work with Michele as opposed to all those other thousands of people out there? Well, I am quite unique. We're all quite unique. But I have had my own set of traumas in life. But before I talk about those, I just want to talk a little bit about my training because I believe I've trained with the best. And the reason I say the best is because any methodology that I've learned, I've gone to the source, to the person that has created the course themselves or the learnings. So for example, I studied NLP with Dr. Richard Bandler. I studied havening techniques with Dr. Ron Rudin. I studied compassionate inquiry with Dr. Gabor Maté. I studied internal family systems with Dr. Richard Schwartz. And I was also invited to be a personal development coach with Dr. Deepak Chopra on one of his wellness platforms called Jio. So I do think I've worked with the best, certainly in the fields that I'm interested in. And in addition to that, I'm a woman of a certain age, and I've had a lot of life experience, as they say, where I come from. I've been around many corners. And that is the secret sauce to what I do, because I understand these things from the inside and out, and I'm on my own healing journey, which I will be on for the rest of my life, because it isn't a sprint, as they say. It is a marathon, and it can be a beautiful marathon. And I bring to my guidance with you on this course the things that I understand from the inside out. So I have personally experienced childhood developmental trauma from very traumatized parents, and I do not blame them. I've forgiven them, and I am at peace with all of that. But that didn't set me on a very good path for relationships, and I made a lot of mistakes in relationships. For years, I was sort of dating the same guy, but he had a different face and a different name and a different job, but he was the same guy, and it never worked out because I didn't understand my attachment style, which is something I will definitely cover on this course. And then I married, and I had 2 children, and I really wasn't healed enough to make good decisions in that sense. And because of it, there was a lot of trauma in my relationship, in my marriage, and it ended in divorce because my partner, my husband, decided to have affairs outside of the marriage and some children with other people during our marriage. So I really experienced a lot of trauma in that. I then online dated and offline dated, but I'm very happy to say now I'm in a very secure relationship because I have been able to heal my attachment styles because they are healable. And I've gone from disorganized, which is one of the most difficult ones, to heal to secure. So I know this works. And I want you to know that it works. Because the journey of self-healing follows a simple, repeatable process that once learned, you will be empowered to apply it in all areas of your life. All areas of your life. It's sort of like a template of awareness, acceptance, consciousness, and choice. Those are the 4 pillars. I never wanted to create something that would be disempowering. So I wanted to empower you because the last thing I want is for you to rely on me or anybody else for your healing. Because guess what? Inside of you right now, you have everything you need to be on your healing journey. You just don't know how to access it. And that's where I come into it. So I don't want to create any more codependence in your life. Because at the end of the day, you have the power within you to change your mind and your life for good. All you need to succeed are the tools and the techniques, the guidance, the process, and some support from me and the community. Because the beauty is we heal best in community because we're with like-minded people who are having similar experiences and we can share that. And that's exactly what the Paradise process is. It's a one-off investment with recurring returns for the rest of your life. Because once you know the process of healing, you have the knowledge, resources, and guidance to unlock the most powerful tool for healing, which is your younger self, your inner self. That's with a capital S. And we're so proud of the course that we're created, and we're so confident in the results that I've got with my clients, thousands of clients over the 20 years that I've been doing this, that if you complete all the modules, worksheets, and are not satisfied, you will have 100% money back guarantee. That I can promise you. So what are you waiting for? There's nothing to lose and everything to gain. So please hurry and register now. Click the link here. And I look forward to seeing you soon. And all that remains for me to say is stay safe.